but just pay attention to what's going on around you, uh, especially locally. If you think about what can I do, it's definitely something you can do on the local level by working for candidates, uh, being involved. If I guess a lot of people see, this is the last thing I'm gonna say. Locally here, our city council meetings, you don't see them crowded or a lot of people there, and I hope that because now a lot of the council meetings are televised, uh, that's where people are watching because they can watch it at any time. But some of those meetings you have to see live, and hopefully they'll start doing the actual meetings live. I think they do the work session live, but the meetings are not live per se. And the people that can't make the meetings and watch from home, you they're working on trying to get the system where people watching at home probably can uh, participate in the meetings. I think during COVID, they had a setup like that because they had to, because we couldn't go to the meetings. It was a lot of flaws in that system and that need to be worked out where people can participate and speak to at public hearing issues from their home. That's a big undertaking to have be able to do that without having to actually go there. But the best thing is to attend the meetings or know what issues will come up at a meeting. And all you have to do is go to the Portsmouth website and look and see what issues are coming up at the next meeting. And if it's something that you want to address, then you can attend the meeting and you have an opportunity to speak during the public hearings. Now, the issue has been, do the elected officials actually listen to you? I've seen some times where a lot of them will respond to the speaker. I've seen some times where it's no response to the speaker, especially when I thought the speaker uh, made a good presentation and probably should have been some uh, really food for thought on the elected officials' part to either reconsider um, that public hearing issue if it wasn't something that was pressing, then maybe push it down the road or you know maybe reconsider their vote because a lot of times the council people they might know what the issue is and they've been informed by the staff and that's what they have to go on. So their vote might be a certain way unless a citizen comes up and makes a good point that might, right at that moment, make them change their mind. And I've seen that happen on occasion, not too often, but at least you've had a chance to speak your piece and make a good point. I know it can be frustrating if you really have done your homework and go in there and say, well, I think this is something that's going to affect me, or I think it's something you should look at. And nobody says anything to you. They just say, next person. And that can be frustrating after you have really put in the time and effort to come down there for one thing and to research uh, the issue on that public hearing item, and you get no response. And then uh, you get no response. All you get is a vote, a unanimous vote. Uh, like you said, nothing. But that's the politics of it. But I think if there are more people coming down there, It's kind of hard when one person uh, is in opposition of something, and you know the council have gotten a really compelling presentation from the staff about this is the way to go. It's kind of hard for them to not go with that unless they have more people that might think or speaking up, uh, either for even looking for questions or clarification of what's going to take place with that public hearing item, or reconsideration of the way they might vote. So it takes that kind of, you know, full council chambers in order for the politicians or the elected officials to really pay attention, because they see, wow, there's a lot of people that are concerned about this, and maybe I should take another look at this, or maybe we should question uh, the staff about the validity of their recommendations. Yeah, so but we'll see, but let's don't get to the point where uh, we be at a point where we have no power, or even with our vote, because you can see what's happening. You can see how how power can corrupt some people into doing things if they fear losing that power, and that power is creating financial rewards for them. That's why they want to hold on to it. But it's a lot of issues that are people issues that need to be addressed. And that's not always the case. Local, statewide, and national. And that's why holding elected officials accountable is so important during the time before they vote, not fussing and complaining after they vote, because by that time it's on the way to be law, or to be, you know, so it will be done, like they said in what's that movie, Ten Commandments. I was paraphrasing there though, but so people